I'm getting calls from people, to come to the event, and I'm going, I don't even know these guys, stars from Hollywood.
Hey guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about the biggest martial arts event thrown every year. My guest is Sifu Alan Goldberg, who throws this event. It's going to be at the Tropicana in Atlantic City, New Jersey. All information linked in the description below. But anyway, we're going to talk about like the history behind the event, what you can expect if you go there, some of the seminars going on, some of the cool guests there that like Don the Dragon Wilson, Michael Jai White, Cynthia Rothrock, etc. And if you do happen to make it, make sure to stop by my little booth and say hi. I'm going to be there with a buddy from California named Elijah. He's a fitness coach, a life coach, a relationship coach. So if you need any coaching in your life, he's the guy to talk to. The reason I'm going to be there mainly is not only to meet all these people, but I'm going to do some interviews with like Michael Jai White, some other guys, so I can put them on the channel. Also going to do like a tour of the event and kind of go over that. So if anyone who can't make it, at least you could see this stuff on the channel. Oh, also, I'm going there as an official representative for something that's not related to the channel, though it will be a huge part of the channel going forward. So if you're curious what that is, you got to stop by and say hi. I will, of course, eventually cover that on the channel, but just to give you a hint, it's going to be huge. Like, it's going to be a game changer, and that's not even hyping it up. That's just a fact. But anyway, let's get to that conversation with Alan. For anyone who doesn't know, what is this whole event that you throw every year about exactly anyway?
Okay, it's a very simple situation. I started my magazine over 30 years ago. We were a rag, and we produce now a full color magazine just like you find on the newsstand. And doing that, we only based ourselves off of advertising to pay for the magazine because we sent it out. It was free. Okay, it was free for 25 years, never charged. I'd send them all over to every tournament and martial arts store in the country. Okay. At this point right now, we've put out over 500,000 copies of Action Martial Art Magazine.
Wow.
Most of those were all given away. Okay. So how do we pay for it? I don't know. I was paying it out of my own pocket for a while. Mm-hmm. And finally, one of my friends, God rest his soul, he passed. His name was Dennis Combs. He was the president of the Taj Mahal, Trump's Taj Mahal. And then he went to the Tropicana. Okay. And I used to go out, and he was a martial art guy. Great. He was a Chuck Norris student. And he says, Alan, come on, we'll work out. You coming down, I'll give you a room. I mean, he was the type of guy, anything you wanted, he was that position, he could do it. Cool. I'd go down to Atlantic City, we party, and he would go, oh, great guy. And he goes, why don't you do something here for the magazine? So I put it up. I says, God, I can make some money to pay the money I was in the hole now, about $25,000 over the years putting money out. I said, okay, because the truth I tell people, and I'm very honest about this, that was my vehicle. Okay. I'd be like right now with you. If you didn't have the show, not too many martial art people will know you. Sure. It's a vehicle. Yeah. Me, I'd be Alan Goldberg who? And I know that. I'm a realist. Okay. My magazine brought me to a different level. Mm-hmm. And we were grassroots. So we got to the people that were really involved, not the movie stars so much. But one thing I do say, we were the first magazine that had Brandon Lee on the front cover when he passed away. Oh, okay. We changed it up. We got him right out within like a week. We had it out. Sure. But we said, okay, let's see what we're going to do. Well, I put this dinner on my first year. Had no expo, no trade show, nothing. And we had 1,400 people showed up. Wow. It was the largest event the Tropicana Hotel ever produced. Okay. They couldn't believe it. Mm-hmm. And every year we've got numbers from there from 1,100, so on and so forth. Now we went to a buffet, so our numbers are down between 800 and 900 because they had the tables with the buffets on it. Okay. But the room is a football field. And when the guy showed me it, I looked, I said, well, what am I going to do with this room? What are you, crazy? He goes, no, do what you want. We'll fix it up. And the event proceeded to go to different levels. Now, the banquet of what we do, which is where Frank Duke says I have a platinum plan. I don't know what the frick he's talking about. Okay. We have no packages like that. Another one of his bullshit stories. But anyway, we started putting on seminars. Then we went to a seminar to an expo. And I had at that time, I got friends with a lot of the guys in the hotel. And they go, well, why don't you go into the convention room? Because you'll see there's a convention area and then there's the banquet area. It's 5 city blocks to Tropicana. It's tremendous. Yeah, cool, man. It's huge. So they gave me run of the whole hotel. Do what you want. We'll do this. We'll do that. And I'm sitting there going, one of the the shoe gonna come down and stop on me. I couldn't understand. It was great, but here's what it was, and people don't realize. For 11 years, I never made a penny. I lost my shirt because I really didn't know what the hell I was doing, very honestly. Now I do. Then I didn't. And we produced until 11 years. I started seeing a little profit, whatever. So I put my own money up for the magazine and everything else, and for the show, and bringing the celebrities in. And again, I don't pay the celebrities; they want to be there. And I got a lot of celebrities, and we'll go over the list later, so you'll see who's there. But I go off and I start putting this event on, and I'm getting calls from people, to come to the event, and I'm going, I don't even know these guys, stars from Hollywood, to come in. And I go, yeah. And the first year I did it, actually, I met Joe Piscopo, who came to my event. The first year I had Dan Severin, Joe Piscopo, and Cynthia Rothrock there. No other celebrities. That was it.
Okay.
And Cynthia is my good luck charm. She's been with me 21 years. She would never miss my event. She's there. And the one thing about my event, which is an amazing thing, all the celebrities that I have promote my event. Okay? Yeah. They push it to their own people. They want to be part of it because it's a very good, wholesome event. Now, I must say this. Hello, we don't sell rank. We've never done, never will, never. And I have a standing of, I have $1,000 reward for any person that can come to me with a rank certificate from me that I've given them, other than my student. Okay.
Sure.
No one. So another, these lies and rumors. They love the successful people they like to come after, but we've never sold rank. We don't give it. And even something that the audience should know, we don't have a hall of fame. We have a hall of honors.
Okay.
Big difference. If I tell you I'm making you a hall of famer, that means you're famous. We don't do that. We want to give an honor to people for the time they put into the event, into their life in martial arts. Okay. So we have most of my awards, I'll say 90% of them are just like a spirit award. Okay. And I'll show you one day how it all looks.
Sure.
And it's like, thank you for being a martial artist type thing. That's all it is. And it's all vetted. And most of it comes from alumni or comes from the instructors that are giving to their students. On the other end of it, the more prestigious awards, there's only about 20, 25 of those. Mm-hmm. And those are guys that are 40 years or better in the martial arts that are vetted. Now, I will not lie. We made some mistakes. We've given some awards to people that said they were this, that, and that in the early days. Mm-hmm. Now we kind of know we know the knuckleheads better. We've got more involved with know the knuckleheads. Just like our friend, I'll just say Frank, he's never come to my event because nobody wanted him there. I was going to lose other celebrities if he showed up.
Oh, he's never been to a single one, even like 10 years ago or anything?
No, never came to my event, never got an official notice. Now, someone was bringing him once. Okay. And I did say, and I think Frank's a nice person, a nice guy. He's personable, but I don't believe anything he says. That's another story. I mean, I had a lot of friends in my life like that. I got guys tell me they were in Vietnam and they weren't, but I still were friends with them. So I could always look at people that be a fault. You don't have to hate them for it. Okay. But it's not true what they said. Mm-hmm. So a friend was bringing him to the event. And I said, well, you do know he's not going to sit on the dais with all the celebrities. He can sit at your table. He's not going to get an award at the event. And he's not going to be announced at my event. I cannot lose. I got guys that want nothing to do with him. I'm not going to mention names, but you should know a lot of them. Mm-hmm. They want nothing to do with this man. Okay. There's no jealousy there. Just like Don Wilson at them, he goes, Alan, I'm jealous of Tom Cruise. But I don't hate him.
Sure.
Makes sense. I'm jealous of people. I'm like, listen, I don't have hair. I'm jealous of like you got hair. All right. So I'm jealous you got hair, but I don't hate you. So all the bullshit about jealousy, that's fine. But let's get into the event more so that people understand what we do.
Yeah, exactly.
So we started in with the basic Hall of Fame and we added on many things. Okay. And now what's turned out, we have over 20 different events going on the weekend. I don't mean 20 little things. I mean, we have 20 events going on. Okay.
Like what type of events going
Well,
on?
we have six on between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have 6 tournaments going on.
Really?
All right.
Interesting.
Totally separate from each other. We have the Kyokushin Kai tournament, one full group together. We have the War at the Shore, which I run with my partner Jose Torres with the magazine, that we do for karate people and kung fu people. Then we have a new group that's coming in with collegiate wrestling. Okay. Then we have another group coming in with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Then we have an arm wrestling tournament.
That's cool.
And on top of all that, we have a breaking tournament on Sunday. None of them are connected to each other. They all have separate groups, separate organizations, and they come in and they rent space for me, and we work it out all out that way. So it works out wonderfully. The room is split to a tournament side and a vendor side. And you're going to find about 75 to 80 vendors in the spots.
Wow.
And all the celebrities come in and have a good time. So the event has gone in a different, and we have, so the audience should know, we have 50 free seminars. Okay.
Oh, those are free. The
Free.
Seminars.
Yep. By the best, from Michael Jai White, Bill Wallace, Don the Dragon, Cynthia Rothrock, you name it. Every select, Benny the Jet, they're all there doing free seminars. Okay.
Real quick, Alan, is there like a schedule? Like, should somebody wear their workout clothes?
Don't push it, buddy. Don't push it. I'm going to tell you the why. I'm so busy making the seating up right now that is like the last thing I do.
Okay.
And I will be up online the week before. And I do have, when you come in, there'll be schedules of people to pick up at the event. So it's happening at this point. I mean, if I'm getting guys calling me crazy. And I'm going to show you a little something. I don't know if you can see this, but that's my banquet.
Okay.
I see all the little round circles.
Mm-hmm.
Those are tables. Okay. And there's something else I'll show you if you can see this. This is my expo. I don't know if you can see it well, but every little square is a table with a vendor. Okay. And the other side is the tournaments. Okay.
Oh, cool.
So we have a lot. And then on the outside of that, we have 5 other rooms running with separate things. We have a Guardian Angel room, which are running meetings. We have the FEMA group, the Israeli martial art group there. We have Bill Wallace doing testing for his group there. We had a kids tournament. That was the only tournament we canceled because of COVID, because of the children. We said we just canceled that. And we also had a kids dinner on Saturday night that we canceled because of it too. But the main dinner, the main things were all happening. We also had a business seminar on Friday night, would have been, but that was canceled because it's the same group. But I have a police tactical group coming in doing seminars on Friday. We have everything. And then on Friday night, and I call this my Michael Jai White night. And as you know already, you see me and Michael were very close friends.
Sure. Alan Goldberg is my brother. I mean, I'd help Alan move. It's like that. If he had to move his furniture, I'd help him.
That's a big step in a male relationship. The biggest. That's like going all the way.
Michael came to me about 10 years ago and says, Alan, I love the event, but I really don't get enough time to talk to everybody. And then more, when I'm there at my booth, I'm signing autographs and stuff like that. Even at the banquet, I'm on stage and these people. So I said, let me think about it. So I put together this thing called the VIP Wine and Cheese Dance Party Extravaganza. Say that one sentence. But it's a party that I put together. I put out cheese and crackers from the hotel. They make these big tables full of it. There's a cash bar. We have a DJ. We have a entertainment coming in. And we just run a party for 3 hours. And all it is, the celebrities come in. They meet each other. It's amazing. We get about 800 people to that. Wow. And it's just a party. That's all it is. And at the end, we finish up and then everyone goes out and eats, whatever. But the hotel's amazing. There's about 25 restaurants. So everywhere you go. And the hotel loves when we're there because we are the biggest piece of business of what we do in a convention like that they ever had. So, I just got a note yesterday. They called me, oh, you have this, you have that. We're going to give you this. And I'm not used to people saying, I'm giving you something. Sure. They always say, what's behind it? But I realized we bring in over $1 million at our hotel for the weekend.
Wow.
And that's not something they cough at.
Well, let me ask you this, Alan. So for the general public, like how much is it to get in?
Okay. It's a $45 donation to come into the front door.
Okay.
Okay. That gives you 3 days.
Oh, that's for all 3 days. That's cool.
Yep.
Okay.
That gives you 3 days, gives you all the seminars free of charge, gives you entrance to every tournament, gives you entrance to the Friday night party. Okay. Not the banquet though, but everything is free of charge for $45.
That's great. That's a great deal. Let me ask you this, Alan. Like, let's say somebody from the general public comes in, they find out, oh, hey, there's a Kyokushin tournament. Can they just compete in it, or do they have to like they could decide on that day, or do they have to sign up earlier?
No, what I've done with them with Kyokushin, we put tables outside for them to sign up for tournaments, and we've made deals with them that we split, things with them that if they let people in under the Kyokushin tournament, they're still allowed to come for 3 days. Even though maybe Saturday, they still get Friday and Sunday.
So what if somebody wanted to compete in it, Alan? Like, let's say somebody, they go
sign up in the hallway on Friday.
Oh, and then they could just start competing like the day they go and they find out about it.
Right.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Sign up tables outside. It's very, very well put together. And I will table, not that I'm a genius, that I figured it out myself. I've picked people's brains for years. Okay. Now I'm an expert. Before I wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you were losing money. You were just doing it out of the passion of the martial arts and getting everyone together. And then obviously you learn more of the business aspects. And now this thing is just a big success. But what a great value for people to come by for $45 for the whole weekend, man.
And if they come in for the banquet, it's $165.
Okay.
That gives them the banquet. That gives them to go on the party and everything else involved, plus the door prize and everything else, and the entertainment and everything going on. When you get there and the first year, I have to tell you, my father had just passed away, and I walked in the room and I looked, and I had 1,400 people come. And I walked into this room and I went, oh my God, what the hell did I make here? And I looked up and I said, Dad, thanks. He got me through that. Okay. And it's so breathtaking when you walk into the room that it's a football field, literally, and it's filled with people.
That's crazy.
Amazing. And you'll see this year.
Yeah, that's very cool. What about that VIP party on Friday night?
We leave that open for everyone that wants to come, that comes to the expo.
Oh, anybody can come in. You're $45.
$45. You come into the party. I've done that myself. I've taken the money out of my profits, whatever, and I put out all these cheese, crackers, a little fruit and stuff like that. I put up 6 gigantic trays of stuff. And then there's a cash bar that I don't have, but I do. Some people I have, cash certificates for drinks and stuff.
Sure.
But we just run the party and we have a ball. It's just people dancing. We have dance contests. We've had crazy hat contests, hula hoop contests. We've just gone, but it's all about fun. And that's what Michael asked me to do. He goes, let's do something that's fun for the public. And that's what we made.
Oh, so I don't think you mentioned this, but Saturday night, Michael Jai White, there's going to be a premiere for like an upcoming film of his, right?
We're working on that now. Here's what happened. Michael came up with the idea for Friday night. And Michael said to me, Alan, I may have a problem with that. Okay. He may show it on his table with a TV set, part of it. But he goes, to show it on a screen, a little, like 6-foot screen, is not going to do justice. He was trying to see if we can get better equipment, whatever, because it's only a big room with a, projector screen, in there. So that we're working on now. I don't know, but that fell into being a problem right now.
Interesting.
But if it didn't happen this year, what I am working on for next year, for not just Michael, because we have roll calls for movies. We have different, like I have a Wing Chun movie that we're doing, that we're calling talent in to see, hey, how come maybe we can get you into the movie? So we have that going on all the time.
Okay.
But with the movie, Tropicana has a movie theater in it, 3-screen movie, or 4-screen movie theater, and we're trying to rent out the theater.
Okay,
that
would be cool.
If that works out, we'll have free passes for everybody. We'll pay the theater like $5,000-$10,000 for an off night for them, and try to show. And not only maybe one movie we made next year, do 2-3 movies. I even had a thing. They were talking about Brandon Lee. I was talking to people about a new movie they're going to be doing. And we may have the chance, I don't know yet, to show that at the event in the theater.
Okay.
We're always giving value away to people. We never want to say, oh, these guys are making money. We always give back, and we give back in a big way.
Sure.
We don't give rank, but we give back in a big way.
And if the event's a success, money is just going to be a byproduct. I mean, why wouldn't you want to make a little money profit, just like anybody doing anything in life? I mean, you're spending your time and your energy. And if it's a success and people enjoy it, even if you don't want the money, it's just going to be a byproduct of that success anyway.
Right. And here's what it is. People bullshit all the time. Oh, they're making money. You teach for free.
Exactly.
You go to work every day and you not get paid. Come on, man. This is, and I don't do this. Listen, my living, I have a wholesale business. That's where I make my money. Okay. This here is something that I just did to complete the magazine all the time. And again, years I sucked wind. I had nothing coming in. So, you know, we are in a little bit different stage now, you know, and it's still not what people think, oh, this guy's making $1 million. Again, they pay me $165 for a weekend that I'm doing. You remember, I'm paying for the room rentals. I'm paying for food. I'm paying for hotel rooms. I'm paying for air flights for celebrities. My hotel room bill alone is over 20 grand.
Wow.
Just for hotel rooms.
Yeah, sure. Let me ask you this, because this is what people are going to be really interested in. Obviously, the event, the seminars, the guest list. Can you name some of the guys? I mean, we know Michael Jai White's going to be there. Like, who else?
Give me 2 seconds and I'll get, well, I don't need it. I got it off the top of my head, basically. Don Wilson.
Sure.
My buddy. Cynthia Rothrock. Chuck Zito. Michael Jai White. Bill Wallace. Benny the Jet. Ray Mercer. Christian Bannon Rodriguez. Kathy Long. Vince Pasteri from The Sopranos.
Okay.
Great character. He's there. Let's see. We have Tim Witherspoon.
Oh, really? Okay, I had him on the channel. I'd love to meet him in person.
Yeah, he's supposed to come. You know, right now I haven't got full confirmation. Last year we had Mayweather there, senior, and he accepted an award for his son at the event. And his son made a big deal of it himself. We have Al Ice Cole, which is an ex-champion boxer, also. Bob Backlund from the old wrestling days, WWE. We get characters. This guy Hank Garrett, who's in a lot of movies, you'll notice him, and we just get stars like that all the time. Just come in. I got guys who'll show up. I'm standing there one day and I'm looking at this guy coming in the front door and I'm going, God, this looks familiar. I said, who the hell is he? And he's the Gracies we've had there.
Okay.
We've trying to think of the guy's name. He was a big MMA star back here. Martin Cove has been to our event. Bob Wall has been to our event. Sometimes we don't invite him back because they're get a little crazy, but otherwise I love them all, you know, but they get a little nuts. It's just amazing. It's Joe Piscopo. He comes and actually sings at my event.
Wow. Okay.
He won't be there this year, but he comes like every other year. Curtis Leewall from the Guardian Angels. We had, I don't know if you know David Toma. He used to have a TV show called Beretta. It was about his life.
Heard of that. Okay.
Yeah, Beretta. He's a great guy. He'll be there this year. Again, the list is endless and it doesn't stop because they still add people on as time goes on and on. Art Camacho, Eric Lee. It's just an amazing group of people coming.
But basically, Alan, the best way to describe
Stephen Hayes.
Oh, okay, cool. The ninja. Yeah. The best way to describe it, I guess, it's basically like the Arnold Fitness Expo, but more martial arts focused. But it's
all martial
big,
art,
right?
Right. It's not as big as the Arnold. Okay, I wish.
Well, not yet. But it's like the martial arts world. It's like the biggest event.
Yeah, it's the biggest in the world.
Okay.
I am actually a commissioner in the Arnold also.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's
cool.
I
ran the tournament for 15 years, and I'm on the board of directors with Arnold and Dr. Bob.
Wow.
And also Randy Couture with the martial art end of it.
Okay. Very cool, man.
Been doing that for years.
Yeah. That's exciting. I'm excited to go. So
now you'll have a great time. And then you know what it is? I tell people, don't worry about it. Just come down and have a good time. It's not about ego. It's not about who's bigger, who's better, whatever. You get guys like Benny the Jet will spend 15, 20, 30 minutes just speaking to one person. I mean, it's literally a homecoming for all these guys.
Very cool.
So That's
And
what
all these guys, real quick, Alan, are they going to have their own booth like Benny the Jet?
Yeah,
John
they
Wilson?
all have a booth.
They all have a booth. You can meet them, the autographs, etc.
Yep, 100%. Yeah. So it's a great event just to meet people. And you know, when I didn't run it last year, like the guys like John Pellegrini, big time Hapkido guy, they were almost crying because we didn't have the event last year. Wow. These are people that support me, and I have such a great support team of people. I mean, you know, that's why we get thousands of people. People love what we do. I mean, and again, we've had some knuckleheads over the years that we've, you know, put out and kind of put them out the door. I have a great security team there. I've got, like, you know who the Guardian Angels are?
I know the Hells Angels. I don't know
the red berets they wear. They're all over the country. They do like patrolling. I got 82 of them there this year. They're like my backup security team.
Okay.
And it's amazing with these guys. Something happens at my front door, all of a sudden I turn around, I got like 70 guys piling into the front door. You know, and then I got my other door. We have private security and everything else. So the security is wonderful. People don't have to worry about anyone being knuckleheads, you know.
Sure, safe environment. That's good.
Yeah. Well, I say it's the safest room in America that one night. That's for sure.
Nice. Yeah, I could see why that one Hapkido guy would have been depressed. I mean, it's probably the highlight of a lot of people's lives for the year, 100%. That event and meeting up with all these other martial artists and, you know, etc.
And here's the wonderful thing again, and I'll say it again. I get an email middle of the night from Sweden. Oh, Alan Goldberg, Cynthia Rothrock told me to call you to get you to invite me to the event. So what do I have to do? And I go, Cynthia invites you. I'm not going to argue who you are. You know, I'm getting it from the Queen, you know?
Sure.
And I get that from everyone, from Don Wilson. I get this from Stephen Hayes. They send people to me all the time. And guys like a John Pellegrini sends me a list of, like, you know, 30 of his students throughout the country to come to the event. Sam Kwok, you know, the Wing Chun guy, sure. Also from all over the world. He sends me people constantly. And when these guys send you people that are his students, you don't have to vet these guys. You don't have to ask who they are. Unless they're, you know, I mean, there's something wrong legally with them. I don't want them there. Okay. But other than that, there's no drinking at my event other than at the party. There's no drugs at my event, quote, quote, at my party. There's nothing there to hurt and harm anyone because the egos are so tamed that it's amazing. The harmony is just beautiful, beautiful.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I look forward to meeting you in person and a lot of these other guys in person.
Yeah. Oh, you'll have a ball. I'm gonna have to walk you around and bring you to see people.
Definitely.
And get you noticed by people. Actually, I'm gonna try to get you an area where you'll be next to Steve. So that'll be a good thing also.
Nice. You know. Awesome. Thanks, man.
Well, thank you for, you know, being the gentleman you are. And, you know, even with all the controversy and things like that, you've been a true gentleman for both sides of whatever we do and whatever we say. And sometimes people just have to be a little smarter to weed through the bullshit. But anyway, that's all I'll say.
All right, man. Appreciate it.